standing here today as a CEO of HausValley.com. This is not just a celebration of a startup growth. It's a moment to acknowledgement the incredible journey we are taking together with the people who made it possible. So HausValley started with a simple yet powerful idea to deliver a premium and elite home services to the each and every doorsteps and affordable and reliable. What begins as a vision has become a growing movement, and thank to the, I would say, my team and all the believers who is working effortless with us from 24 into 7 hours, and they are doing an amazing job. So all in all, I would say it's a team spirit that continue growing over housevalley.com platform. And just to be give you a short overview, we will be starting initially in India, then later on we will be going to the German industry.
Interesting. Before we get into what House Valley is all about, uh, and how you're going to roll out the services, what the challenges are, and how do we compete with established players within India, what we want to understand for the benefit of aspiring entrepreneurs, for student entrepreneurs, entrepreneurs who are in their early stage of their journey, in the entrepreneurial journey. We want them to hear from you your own side of the story as to what got you to get into entrepreneurship. Going through your profile, we saw that you had a stint, you worked full time, and then you got into entrepreneurship. So if you could start by talking about that the transition, what made you change from being a full-time employee to being somebody who's creating employment.
Yeah. So my journey begins not a broad room, but coming from a middle class Indian family, I can see a lot of struggles nowadays people are having for the trusted home services. And my journey starts from 2018 when I took a decision to pursue my master's degree in physics from German University. There, there is the game changer, I would say, to my life. So I started my journey from Germany to be a student, and where I learned a lot of things to be independent, how to grow yourself in terms of interaction with the new people. And this is the huge opportunity I got from the Germany, I would say. And parallelly, I was also working as a work student in Germany. And as a work student in Thyssen Group, also give me a broad spectrum to learn a lot and make myself as a leadership environment to learn and to grasp the knowledge of the basic fundamental of leaders, how to grow the fundamental ideas. Okay. And in Germany, I was exposed to the worldwide where the precise and discipline and reliability we were doing every single day and experiencing also in the contest why the home service or why the journey comes to the entrepreneurship is because when we see the huge difference between the developed country and the developing country is a big, right? And India is right now the developing country where we see the huge potential of the startups. And there I thought like, okay, let's start from the slowly for the uh, testing out and do the startup with the India, and then later on we can go further on the German industry. And that's how I did my job. And apart from the struggling, it's not a struggling journey, I would say it's a learning. Every day we are meeting like, with the new challenges, and we are discussing with a lot of new ideas along the team. Then we figure it out, okay, that's the good idea that we can take. And yeah, I would say entrepreneurship is not about the solving problem. It's all about the upgrading people's life, and one experience at a time.
And so, when was this call that you took that I want to get into entrepreneurship? Was it during your studies in Germany? Was it while you were doing a job? When was that transition happen? When did you take a call? And what led to taking the decision?
So this is also an interesting story I can share with you. So in Germany, like if you would like to cut your hairs or if you would like to go to the salon, you have to go for like a ride for 1 hours. And then I was discussing, just we were sitting with the German friends in the evening and having some cup of coffee. So we were discussing how the German industry is like broadening in the home service. Then we figure out there is nothing. Then we compared the between India and the German market, and there we start the creating the ideation process. And then whenever I will be returning back to the India, so we see the like tier 2 and tier 3 cities are untapped right now in terms of home services industry. And this is the huge opportunity I learned from right now. And that's how we decided to start with the India. And the journey starting, I would say, 2 years back, to be honest with you. And then we met the Indian colleagues. We have an Indian diaspora in Munich where I am living. So we just had a discussion in between the friends, and we three people are interested to go further on. So that's how we are started, like just for the sake of joy. And now it's a serious route right now. We are and yeah, it's been 2 years now. We are doing really good. And we are initially like, being a startup, you have to learn a lot in each and every sector. Even my background is not coming from the ID background, where I learned like completely a new section from my job, I would say. So yeah, this is like all about, I would give you the overview is all about the learning. And we
And
are
what
ready
kind of
to.
challenges or learning that you had in your journey so far in the last 2 years that could be of benefit to entrepreneurs?
Challenges, or I would say the milestones are not in our terms. So we say all about the opportunities, whatever the opportunities we comes. And right now we are not saying the struggling. We are learning the platform things in India, at least. And in India, it's a price sensitive market. That's what we get to know. And to reliable and making yourself brand in India is also a thing. But we are more focused in the trusted environment, because if anybody would like to have a home service, they will see the reliability, where we will be coming up with the utmost priority, and also the affordability. So these are two factors we are working, and we will be delivering to the customers.
So you tier two and tier three, towns and cities which are untouched. Could you talk about what's the size of this market? I mean, if you can share some of the instances that made you think about targeting tier two and tier three cities.
We are just seeing the numbers, which is a huge, to be honest with you. And it is in the millions. Okay. By 2030, with research, one research, I was checking that there is a really one research came out to blow our mind, that India is not, we were seeing that, okay, initially the German market is really good for the home service, but I would say the India market is really huge. And for the tier 2 and tier 3, it's like around 210 billions market will be open for everybody who can tap this market. But the thing we can see in India in tier 2 and tier 3 is the trust. Okay. And the trust, where the people will see whom is coming to my house, right? Who is giving to the service. So entire one, like Delhi NCR or somewhere else, we can easily reliable to some brand, right? Because the people are more open minded. But our main concern is to trust, and make the trust as a brand, and provide the consistent delivery with the quality.
And how much of cultural, local culture
Will impact your business
as you said, tier 2, tier 3 cities are more about trust, and there would be also some amount of cultural influence else also, isn't it?
There is a cultural difference we can see in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities. Even I can speak about my hometown. Okay, so in my hometown, when like I went to the onboarding our partners in the saloon service. So we have a 4 different product portfolio right now. We will be launching within this month. We are in the phase of launching pet, to be honest. And then we went to the lot of saloon services who are initially providing in the local market. So every time they say, like, do you believe that this will work in tier 2 cities? So while we were discussing this sort of question, I get to know that, like, the person who was taking the service from that particular saloon, he asked me, could you please tell me when the service will come? Because I would like to take it. Because most of the people now are more educated in the digitalization form, but they are lacking some sort of this sort of service can be delivered to their home. So they are looking for these services, but they do not have. So sometimes they feel that they should be having, right? And the second more thing, the challenge is we are not making some sort of defeating the actual market that the saloon or other service they have. We are already onboarding them to our reliable partner because they already have the experience and they will be working pretty good to create the customer opportunity and potential growth for us also. So that is the thing we are doing. Also, we are completely transparent to both customer and partner. It's not about that we are hiding some charges and getting something else from the customer and partner. So it's all about the transparency. It's all about the reliability that both partner and customer can reliable to us.
So this broadly your services are categorized under home maintenance and lifestyle solutions. So what kind of services would you be providing under these two categories?
Different product portfolio. One is saloon service, which includes the men and women. Then we have a care service, baby care and pet care. Nowadays, pet care is also booming into the market. I can see it. And we also already did a lot of research on that side that nowadays people are doing the pet caring and they would like to have a pet at their home, but they are struggling to get the services, right? And then third service, we have a chef service, which includes the daily cook if you would like to have a meat service or cook service at your home. And for the bachelors, we are keeping in mind for the tiffin service itself also. And fourth is nevertheless for the home service who would like to have a cleaning services or AC repair or some carpenter electrician, we can provide. But the reliability and trustworthy, only that thing we can deliver.
So one of the things that we experience even in urban India, metros, cities, is lack of skilled human resource, and there is a great shortage, in all those categories or segment that you are talking about, whether it is home maintenance, chef, whether it is, healthcare, all of these places, there is a huge. It's difficult to find people. So how are you bridging that gap?
I can tell you just an overview about this idea. So we are having a collaboration with the ITIs in different states. Okay, and we are onboarding. Initially, the ITI students are not well trained, so we are training them. We are grasping their soft skills, and also according to their professional, we are providing some sort of expertise. And later on, they will be working with us for a couple of years, I would say 1 or 2 years. And then our next milestone will be like while launching in the German industry, we will be providing these partners to an opportunity they can migrate themselves to the German industry as well. So this is the key factor we are building. And second more thing regarding the whomsoever is providing this sort of services, they do not have some sort of physical financial stability. if I will talk about any some sort of people who is doing these services, and even I asked during my this visit, people don't know what they will get for next 2 or 3 months. They do not have any sort of uh, idea for the doing services and being in the service industry. They do not have some sort of guaranteed, right? So we will be providing the guarantee, we will be providing the some sort of financial stability that if you are working with us, we will be giving you that much of guaranteed salary.
And
Are you also going to be providing skilling or training to these individuals that you will be onboarding onto your platform, or is it you're tying up with other training institutes or skilling institutes?
So, we will be doing in-house training. Everything will be in-house. Okay, and we will be. We do have our own soft skill trainers who will be providing this training, because most of the people are coming. For example, if you will call some known local vendor to your home, so they don't know how to talk to the customer, how to understand their problem. So we will be niche down the complete area where they will be interacting, how they can interact to the customer, how they can talk to the customer if the things are not resolved, how to figure it out to be give the much more reliability to the customer. So we are going in the operational phase in most of the deep down knowledge, how we can go and make the surety that customer is feel that he's a guy where I can feel for the future, and my home is also safe and with a housevalley.com.
now coming to you,
To the business itself. At what stage are you? I mean, have you launched these services? If you have launched it, in what service cities or towns they are available?
Okay, and we already made the app, but it's on the testing phase, and it will be launching. Like we are in deployment right now for the testing and everything. Most probably within the 15 days, or if it delayed, so might be the 15th of June will be the launching date we will be having.
now you're also
Targeting German market, right? So, are you planning to move human resource from here, the blue collar workers, to Germany, because that's going to be a challenge, isn't it? Or you're looking to source people locally?
So initially, we will be doing only in India for let's say 1 or 2 years, and then later on, whomsoever is the doing the customer, really a customer feedback, whomsoever, like let's say we have a 20 or 200 partners onboarding with us, right? For a one city, I'm talking. So we will be taking a top 10 partners who are doing the services with us for a couple of, let's say 1 year, and then check out all the analysis, whether the customer is happy and all the feedback. And later on, we will be migrating to them to the German industry. So this will be the initial phase, and German industry, definitely this is the same situation in India, also in Germany itself. So all the skilled laborers, they are also struggling. You can also hear a lot of news, and people in recently the Times of India also wrote that German industry is looking more than 75,000 skilled laborers, specifically in the homes industry, but they are struggling to get onboarding. The lengthy process they have, the bureaucracy they have, but the only thing they have is the good reliability. Once you onboard, you have the financial stability, you will be earning very well, you will be having a work life balance also, and along with us, the trust is definitely the thing.
well,
Sanjeev, wishing you all the very best, and we hope to see you again on our next show. Thank you.